Hello everyone, my name is Muthu Ramanathan. My ICT Enable innovation topic for today is fingerprint authentication technology, which forms part of biometric authentication. The agenda for my presentation will be context of innovation, technologies used, business social value, type of innovation, source of innovation, and finally the results of innovation. So the context of my case study is fingerprint authentication technology for a bank called BPH Bank in Poland, which has implemented 1,800 units for all its banking customers. So before we delve into the context and several aspects, let's look at the problems and challenges for this innovation. Fingerprint authentication technology actually originated from Japan about a decade ago. The main reason being identity theft was among the highest in Japan, and so is it now. Of all the cyber crimes, identity theft tops the list. And of all the cyber crimes, of all the identity thefts, credit and debit card and internet banking account related crimes are the highest. And what's the motivation of the innovation? And because of this large volume of cyber crimes happening, a large amount of money is lost for organizations. For instance, in UK, 86% of the crimes is related to credit card and debit card accounts. For instance, in UK, $1.7 billion is lost every year. And according to the Australian Federal Police in Australia, identity theft costs 1.6 billion, and out of which 900 million specifically for credit and debit card frauds. So let's look at the technologies used. There are 5 aspects of it. Number 1 is the high intensity near infrared generating light emitting diodes. And then we have the charge coupled camera device. We have the image processing camera and the pattern compression and digitization, and then a pattern matching algorithm. So now let's look at how the fingerprint technology works. Now let's look at the business value of the innovation. So this is the comparative analysis with other biometrics. The common issue with biometrics identification is always if one area is exceptionally well, the other area might not work out well. For instance, with high accuracy, the cost might be very high cost. So and there might be also low latency. So in this case, you could see that when you compare against face, iris, fingerprint technology is far superior. Now let's look at the innovation type. I would term it as breakthrough product innovation. Reason being, this was discovered from a medical research for blood flow monitoring system, which led to the discovery that every human being had unique finger vein which can be used for identity matching. And the source of innovation, I would term it as unexpected, because simply the discovery was an unexpected discovery from a medical research, and because of those new scientific knowledge, I would term it as new knowledge. And let's look at the results of the innovation. This has definitely increased the customer confidence in the banking and finance sectors. More people are more confident with using their transactions with credit cards and debit cards, and customers could do self-service transactions securely at ATMs, branch locations, and online transactions without even having a card. There is no necessity to change their PIN or password, let alone to remember them. And this has also drastically reduced the number of identity thefts of recent times. And more financial institutions globally are having plans to implement vein authentication technology. For instance, ANZ Bank is also planning to implement vein technology. Now let's look at the worldwide implementation. Obviously, Japan being the leading country of this technology, 75% of their ATMs and bank branches use them. And Poland, which is one of the highest, 1,800 units implemented. Barclays Bank in UK have implemented this for their corporate customers. And Turkey, IS Bank, has one of the largest outside of Japan, which has 3,400 units. And in Australia, even though it's not a financial institution, Star Tasmania, it's a non-profit organization, has implemented in 21 different locations for their timetabling and roster management system. So now, if fingerprint technology is so good, why isn't every country taking it up? So there are some challenges. Obviously, cost being number one, the hardware and integration cost, retrofitting fingerprint technology readers in existing ATMs is rather expensive, and especially in the US market, which is crying out for more secure identification, isn't accepting it simply because of consumers' aversion due to privacy, safety concerns, and hygiene issues. As there's been cases due to fingerprinting technologies, fingers has been severed before. And also the consumer confidence in this new technology, whether it's reliable. I hope you find my presentation informative. Thank you very much. The following slides are referenced. Academic literature defines text mining as knowledge. Academic literature defines text mining as knowledge-intensive process that extracts useful information from unstructured textual data. It uses techniques from data mining, machine learning, natural language processing, information retrieval, and knowledge management. It's analogous to data mining. Both involves pre-processing, pattern discovery, algorithms, and presentation layers such as visualization. The key difference is data mining involves structured data from databases, and text mining